Erling Haaland, the goal-scoring machine who has taken the football world by storm. From his early days in Norway to breaking records in the Premier League, Haaland's story is one of sheer dominance, unmatched talent and relentless ambition. But how did he rise so quickly? And is he really built to rewrite football history? Stick around, because today we're diving deep into Haaland's incredible journey. Oh, and real quick, if you're enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button. It's free, and you can always change your mind later. Let's rewind to his breakout days. At RB Salzburg, Haaland exploded onto the European scene, but strangely, he didn't play in their Europa League matches. Why? Despite only being a starter for half a season, top European clubs were already circling like vultures. Manchester United, Juventus, and Manchester City, to name a few. But it wasn't any of these giants that won the Haaland lottery. Nope, it was Borussia Dortmund who scooped him up for a bargain, €20 million in January 2020. What a steal! And boy, did he announce himself in style. Haaland's debut came against FC Augsburg. Starting on the bench, he entered in the second half and boom! A hat-trick in just 23 minutes. Dortmund won 5-3 and the football world officially took notice. But he wasn't done. In the very next game against FC Köln, he came off the bench again, scored within 12 minutes and added another goal 10 minutes later. That made him the youngest player in Bundesliga history to score 5 goals in his first 2 matches. Oh, and he did all that without starting a single match. Madness! Then came the Champions League round of 16. Dortmund faced PSG, and the world witnessed a showdown between 2 young superstars. Haaland versus Mbappe. Haaland stole the show, scoring twice in a 2-1 win. His second goal, absolute chef's kiss. A thunderbolt into the top corner, and let's not forget his iconic meditation celebration. Cool, calm, collected, and now legendary. Although Dortmund lost the second leg and bowed out, Haaland had made his mark on the biggest stage. By the end of that season, he had racked up an astonishing 44 goals and 10 assists in just 40 games. For a 19-year-old, those numbers are insane. So, what makes Haaland so good? Former teammate Maximilian Wöber might have the answer. He revealed that Haaland is obsessed with the smallest details, reading scientific articles about sleep, diet, and recovery, while others play cards. It's that level of focus and professionalism that sets him apart. But don't let that seriousness fool you. Off the pitch, Haaland has a playful side, as seen in his hilariously awkward interviews.
I hope so.
How are you feeling?
In his first full season at Dortmund, 2020-21, Haaland proved he wasn't a one-season wonder. He scored 41 goals and provided 12 assists in 41 games. That's 53 goal contributions, one less than the season prior. The consistency is unreal. Even in 2021-22, when injuries limited him to just 30 games, he still managed 29 goals and 8 assists. Despite the setbacks, Haaland's talent shone through. By the time he left Dortmund, he had 86 goals and 23 assists in 89 games, a goal contribution every single game. And then came the big move. Haaland joined Manchester City in 2022 for just €60 million, thanks to a release clause. An absolute bargain. It felt like destiny too. His dad, Alfie Haaland, had played for City years ago. After a shaky debut in the Community Shield, where he missed a sitter against Liverpool, critics pounced. Some even called him a potential flop. Oh, how wrong they were. Haaland started the Premier League season on fire, scoring back-to-back hat-tricks against Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest, and another hat-trick shortly after against Manchester United. By the end of the season, he had rewritten the Premier League record books. Most goals in a single Premier League season, 36 goals, surpassing Alan Shearer and Andy Cole's 34-goal record. First player to score 20 Premier League goals before January, nobody had ever come close. Fastest player to score 4 Premier League hat-tricks, he did it in just 19 games, obliterating the previous record. Most goals in his first 10 Premier League games, 15 goals, an incredible debut stretch. But Haaland didn't just stop at the Premier League records. In the Champions League, he was equally unstoppable. youngest player to reach 35 Champions League goals, achieving it faster than anyone before him. Most goals in a single Champions League campaign for Manchester City, 12 goals, surpassing the likes of Sergio Aguero. In a match against RB Leipzig, he scored an astonishing 5 goals in a single game, tying Lionel Messi's record for the most goals in a single Champions League knockout game. By the end of his debut season, Haaland had racked up a jaw-dropping 52 goals and 9 assists in 53 games across all competitions, making him the most prolific scorer in Europe for the 2022-23 season. Haaland's goals weren't just for show, they translated into team success. His relentless scoring was pivotal in helping Manchester City secure the treble. Premier League title, City came from behind to overtake Arsenal, with Haaland leading the line and delivering clutch performances. FA Cup final, while he didn't score, his presence was vital as City defeated their local rivals Manchester United 2-1. Champions League glory, City finally achieved their European dream, beating Inter Milan 1-0 in the final. In the process, Haaland became the first player in Europe's top 5 leagues to score 50 goals in all competitions since Lionel Messi in 2012-13, the highest scorer in a single season under Pep Guardiola, surpassing even Lionel Messi's 2011-12 tally with Barcelona. Haaland's dominance shows no signs of slowing down. With records falling like dominoes, he's on pace to redefine modern football. Ballon d'Ors, almost a certainty, breaking every record in sight, definitely on the cards. Haaland isn't just a player, he's a phenomenon. Let me know in the comments, how many Ballon d'Ors do you think Haaland will win? And who do you think is his biggest rival for the throne of world football? Thanks for watching, don't forget to like, subscribe and share if you enjoyed this deep dive into the unstoppable Erling Haaland. Until next time, keep loving football.